so another funny slash ironic headline, I guess. Don Jr. robocalls urge supporters to vote by mail. Oh no, no, no. Donald Trump Jr. is urging voters to cast absentee ballots, and robocalls detected across nation Wednesday, even as his father continues to rail against widespread mail-in voting. Hey guys, I'll say this again. If you are a if you're a Trump supporter and you are a principled Trump supporter, then I urge you, do not cast your vote by mail. You must preserve the integrity of this election. As the dear leader has stated, there is a possibility of widespread fraud due to mail-in voting. So, you, as a principled Trump supporter, should not vote by mail. The robocalls, which reference this week's RNC, have been deployed in 13 states: Arizona, Florida, Iowa, New Mexico, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Virginia, Georgia, Texas, and Maine, all states that the Trump campaign is targeting. They indicate that either the Trump campaign or RNC has already mailed absentee ballot requests to those being called. President Trump is counting on you to make a plan to return your absentee ballot request. Voting absentee is a safe and secure way to guarantee your voice is heard. Bigly. Trump Jr. said, well, it's okay. I made a mistake. It's Trump Jr. Whatever. Close enough. Help President Trump make America great again by joining him in being an absentee voter this year. Now, this is such a weird contradictory thing that's going on here. So, did or did not Trump make America great again? Or is it wait, do we have to vote for him again so that he can make America great again? Or did he already do it but he didn't, but he needs your help to make it great again? Was it not? I'm lost. I'm so lost at this point. It's just one of the ways the Trump campaign is pushing voters to cast mail-in ballots. Oh, the irony. Yeah, don't fall for the trap of the Pelosi and Schumer and to do nothing radical left. Yeah, Upper Decker, all of these are all the same people. Both. Hey, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Human Criticism, for gifting that sub. So yes, Upper Decker, these are all the same people. Chuck Schumer and Pelosi are both do-nothing Democrats, but also the radical left communists who want to push the communist agenda. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have another gifted sub to Upper Decker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The first 4 years was to drain the swamp. Right, by filling it up with more swamp. Right. Oh my goodness. When was America great though? Seriously? Yeah, regardless of that statement, oh my goodness. Look at that. Thank you so much for gifting all of these gifted subs. Wow. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. We got another gifted sub to Darknet. That's amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you also can do that for the free. Wow, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Human Criticism. You are a gentleman and a scholar. But yeah, this is also contradictory. Regardless of obviously, you know, we have not exactly great, not exactly the greatest record historically speaking, but even if what do you mean? Did we make America great again, or are we now gonna have to vote for him again to make America great again, or did we already do it? I don't know. Is he the greatest president? Has he done more in this term than he has other than every other president, or does he also need a second term? I'm so lost at this point. Finally get the sleep schedule in order for now. Wishing everyone the best. Gonna lurk. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. The bread Santa, yes. We need to demand a status report. Yes, we do. A spokeswoman for RNC, which paid for the calls, said the calls are completely in line with Trump's message. RNC has... nice meme. The RNC has and will continue to encourage voters to vote through the proper absentee process safely and securely by mail, as the call suggests, but we continue to stand against Democrats' attempt to overhaul our election systems and implement widespread voting by mail with no safeguards. I mean, like, this is just beyond parody at this point. And it's also, guys, I know it's a little bit memey to like just read this, but to put some seriousness to it, this is not normal, and any president doing this should be immediately condemned, and any leader doing this should be immediately sus. Like, why are you pushing these false accusations that even your own intelligence community has had to come out and say, well, no, there's actually no evidence of widespread mail-in voting fraud or any election fraud to even that matter, because of the way our electoral system works. It's too decentralized to even seriously engage in any of this conspiracy that Donald Trump is pushing, but also the continuous push that he deserves another term because Obama spied on his campaign, and then the continuous hints or jokes, which are not jokes, about him staying president for life or Trump forever or whatever that meme was that he posted twice. I mean, like, this is all very serious and should be taken at his word. I mean, this is literally the, like, my fear is that this man wins and just says, hey, you know what, maybe I want to stay. Maybe I don't like because we already see just how much respect he has for the rule of law and the Constitution. He just like wipes his butt with that every day. I mean, just yesterday, wasn't there like 10,000 million violations of the Hatch Act? I'm obviously being hyperbolic, but like, didn't Mike Pompeo violate the Hatch Act? Didn't what's her face, Ivanka Trump, who also violated the Hatch Act? I mean, all of this is just like clear contempt and disrespect for the Constitution, which is really weird because I thought that that's what conservatives cared about. Weird. The Trump campaign is targeting 17 states. Yep. Robocalls are not allowed in 2 of them. Well, nice meme. In Minnesota and New Hampshire, the last state, Nevada, recently decided to send ballots to all voters, which Trump opposes. It's expected that, yeah, of course Trump opposes. It's expected that tens of millions of Americans will cast their ballot for president by mail this year, many in Republican-dominated states and swing states where Republican turnout is crucial for Trump amid the coronavirus pandemic. So wouldn't you want to give an avenue for your supporters to, to vote and have a better chance? Like, wouldn't you want as many people voting by mail as possible? This is just like so backwards. I don't get the logic here, other than he expects to lose and is priming the pump to not accept the results of the election. That's the only thing that I can think of. More than 24 states run by Democrats and Republicans have already made voting changes to facilitate mail-in voting ahead of November's election. Yeah. And past research have found universal mail-in voting doesn't privilege Republicans or Democrats, and election officials say it's unclear whether either party might benefit in 2020. So there's no even evidence that it's like specifically the Democrats trying to rig the election. This is all just fantasy. Trump's campaign and RNC have already taken to the courts dozens of times as part of the 20 million effort to challenge voting rules, even filing lawsuits in several states where the robocalls are being made, including Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Wait. To my knowledge, it's the states and the state legislatures, the state government, is the one who handles elections and how they're run in their states. Why is the federal government trying to intervene in that? Where are all those people who Where are all those? Where are all my conservatives who hate federal intervention? Pretty sure states run elections as they see fit. Yep. Where are all those Republicans and conservatives who are always very eager to jump at the federal government interrupting or intervening, but are now silent when the federal government is intervening in something as precious to democracy as voting? Weird. Thanks for the follow, Matt D. Appreciate that. Some Republicans worry Trump's escalating accusation of fraud could scare reliable supporters from voting remotely. Yeah, guys, if you're principled and you're a Trump supporter, then please throw that mail-in ballot in the garbage. You do not want to affect the integrity of this election, so be a principled Trump supporter and do not vote by mail. Hey, thanks for the follow, The Real Raging Clue. Several speakers at the convention this week have tried to ease concerns about mail-in voting. Yikes. This party is like an entire contradiction. RNC chairwoman Ronna McDaniel urged voters to text if they want to check your voting status, secure your ballot, and register to vote. Don't vote by mail. If you're a Trump supporter, you should not be voting by mail because Trump said that you might be touching the integrity of this election. The dear leader has spoken.